I'm going. Can I get kids? Bye, boo.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Stop. No, what's that?
Bye.
Take care, kid.
So Maya thinks I'm going on a work trip with Chris. I'm not. I'm lying for a good reason though. Me and Maya have been together for 6 years now, and I've promised her something for a really long time. And after doing research for a few months, I figured the best place for me to get that thing is in Thailand. Thanks, United. What happened was there was some sensor that was telling the airplane that the wheels were still down the landing gear, so we had to come back, and now who knows what's gonna happen. By the way, we landed with like a almost full fuel tank, so it was one of the hardest landings. There were like fire trucks outside, very exciting.
Round 2.
And we landed in Newark again. Second time, this time we didn't even make it off the runway. Mechanical failure. Alright, it's about 11 o'clock right now. So we missed all the flights. I can't fly until tomorrow. I'm gonna pull all-nighter. Yeah, I got my coffee. These guys are stuck with me. They've been stuck with me.
I've not slept for like 24 hours now.
Traveling is tough today. It's tough. Alright, 5 a.m. We're heading back to the airport. So I've been awake for like 30 hours, and after a 25-hour delay, finally flying to Japan and then Thailand. Seven more hours, and we're there. Alright, we're finally here in Thailand. It's been 48 hours of traveling. This is probably one of the longest trips I've ever taken. Not by distance, but just by how many freaking delays we had. But I'm ready to go to my hotel, and then I'll explain more why I'm here in Thailand. Alright. Me and Maya have been together for 6 years now, and I've promised her something for a really long time. I want to ask her to marry me. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, right?
Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Well, no, actually, you can't be friends with inanimate objects. And not only do diamonds not make great friends, they're also not as special as you would think. They used to be really rare, but more than a century ago, a company called De Beers began the first large-scale diamond mining operation. They also started a very powerful advertising campaign that made diamonds seem like the most desirable gemstone. It even told future husbands how much to spend on those diamonds. And quickly, the clear gem overtook other gemstones as the ideal engagement present. The business model behind De Beers was to create a huge amount of demand and then limit production of diamonds by controlling the supply, and therefore increasing the price to crazy amounts. Eventually, a worldwide diamond cartel was formed, which to this day has a monopoly on the flow of diamonds in the market and is constantly artificially inflating their prices. Now, that's not to say the diamonds aren't beautiful or great, they're just not for me. Or more importantly, I feel like they're not the stone for Maya. Diamonds are cold and colorless. Maya is passionate, full of life, which got me thinking, there's a precious stone that fits her description. As a matter of fact, it's her birthstone, the ruby, the king of gems and the gem of queens. But after months of research and dead ends, I realized the top of the line ruby is much rarer than a diamond and consequently much harder to find. especially here in New York City. And there's basically only one place in the world that has more than a handful of them: Bangkok, the world's gem trading bazaar. So I had a meeting this morning with a Canadian jeweler just to check out some stuff. I wanted to do him first because he's kind of trustworthy. They have all the right certificates for their gems. And now I'm going to try my luck here at the Jewelry Trade Center of Bangkok. So one of the reasons why Thailand is a good place to get gems is not because they're mined here, but a lot of the precious stones are sent here for cutting. So they have some of the best cutters, and that service is usually pretty cheap because labor here is a little cheaper. And just the amount of stones that come through Bangkok makes it a great place to just go around and search for things. Emeralds. We have diamonds, sapphires. Wow, look at that one. And rubies. So the thing about buying gems is you always need a certificate. And there's a few really well-known labs, but one of the best ones is GIA, and that's the Gem Institute of America. And unless you have like a lot of training in gems, and even if you do have a lot of training in gems, it's pretty hard to tell which gems are really completely not filled with other crap. So it's quite easy actually to buy a ruby, a lower quality ruby, but once you get to the higher quality ones, it's almost like buying artwork. There's no kind of international standard like diamonds have, so there's no grading system that every country uses. Generally rubies, there's two different sources for rubies. One is Burma, the other one is Mozambique. The Mozambique ones are worth a little less branding wise. The color's a little different. The Burmese rubies are known for their pigeon blood color, which is a deep blood red. And obviously that's the one I have to get for mine. So we're finished with the second floor. It's mostly wholesale and again lower quality rubies. I guess it's really hard to find the thing I'm looking for. It's not like diamonds where there's just stores everywhere. Alright, so we're at the top floor. So after searching this place for about 2 hours, I've only found one stone that I really like. Don't know where I'm gonna go next, but I guess I just have to keep looking. So guys, we're back on the street. It just happens that the ruby I'm looking for is extremely hard to find. I want a perfectly round one, which is quite rare. Most of the time rubies are more oval shaped. It's due to where they're found. They usually come at the bottom of a river flow where they form deposits. So they get shaped along the way. So it's very hard to find a perfectly round one. And also the quality I want is very high, so again, I can't really find it. So basically I've looked around this neighborhood and most of the jewelers that are in the JTC are all at the gem fair. And I figured I'd have to go anyway, but I didn't know I have to go this soon, so we're gonna Uber it over there and hopefully there'll be some gems over there to see. All right, so now we're more in the outskirts of Bangkok at the Impact Challenger Convention Center. So this is one of the many, I guess, gem fairs they have every year. Hopefully I'll be able to find some better stuff here. All right, so there's definitely a lot of gems in there, but I can't go in because no flip-flops and shorts. So I need to buy some pants and shoes. It's kind of lonely traveling without Maya, you know? I love traveling with her. Of course, I couldn't bring her along this time because that would defeat the purpose. But yeah, she would love this. Okay, so I'm at the outlet and it's all right, I guess, but it's all like luxury brands. Like, I don't want Lacoste pants that I'm gonna wear temporarily. Then I have to freaking lug it all the way back home. This is a bad call on my part. Should have bought pants and shoes. I'm an idiot. All right, so I found more outlet stores, but they're like all sports related. And the worst is they're all real. Like, I need fake stuff. I'm in Thailand. I wanna buy fake clothing. I don't wanna buy real branded sportswear. All right, figured out the shoes things. Just gotta get them. There's some kind of knockoff Chucks, but they only cost 400 baht, which is like, I don't know, $11. Look at that. I'm a grown-up just like everyone else, and now I get to go into the gem fair. Woohoo! Very impressive. There's a lot of choices. Yeah.
700.
1,700 per carat.
Yes.
Okay.
And this one.
All right, I've been to 4 stands and they all have what I want. I'm just looking for the right price now. The rubies here are absolutely beautiful. Alright guys, so I found the stone I was looking for, but unfortunately the gem fair closed and I didn't have cash on me. So I'll be picking it up tomorrow morning. And yeah, it's done in one day. Now I guess I'm just gonna pass out because I am so freaking tired.